Hello everyone, welcome back to Fight Tonight channel. Friends, before starting to watch this video, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel. Thanks for supporting me, guys. Sean O'Malley on targeting Gervonta Davis. I am planting the seeds. We can have a Conor Floyd situation. UFC Batman-weight champion Sean O'Malley has once again expressed his desire to get in the ring with boxing superstar Gervonta Davis. Last month in Boston, in the aftermath of his second-round knockout of Aljamain Sterling at UFC, O'Malley called for a future showdown with Davis. At the post-fight press conference, O'Malley explained that he is planting the seeds to create another crossover financial blockbuster, like Floyd Mayweather vs. Conor McGregor. Back in 2017, Mayweather came out of retirement to face McGregor in a boxing match. At the time, McGregor posed the UFC's biggest star. Mayweather would break down McGregor and stop him in the 10th round. The event itself was one of the most financially successful ventures in the combat sports history, with over 4 million purchases on pay-per-view. We are both undefeated boxers. It just makes sense. That's what you do when you are both undefeated boxers. You go out there and you see who's the best. Before that, I was calling out Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis before they thought. Gervonta beat Ryan, and it's just a fight I would like in the future, O'Malley told. I am not calling for it next. I'm not saying these things happening next. I need to go out there, knock out my next guy. He needs to go out there, continue to build himself, and then we can have a Conor Floyd situation. I am not as big as Conor right now, he is not as big as Floyd, so I'm just planting the seed, letting it grow. O'Malley has already discussed the possibility of facing Davis with UFC Executive Vice President and Chief Business Officer Hunter Campbell. I talked to Hunter before about the fight, O'Malley said. He said, hey, listen, if it's a big enough fight, the UFC's gonna wanna do it. Shakur Stevenson next fight. Rising star to battle Frank Martin for vacant WBC lightweight title, peer reports. Stevenson is back in action before the close of 2023 in a major step up bout against another top contender. The WBC lightweight championship will be up for grabs before the end of this year, when Shakur Stevenson battles Frank Martin in the bout, which multiple reports state was agreed to by all parties involved. Does it have a date or location officially announced of either November 16 in Las Vegas or December 9 in New York are both in play, according to ESPN. The WBC title is available after the sanctioning body moved former undisputed champion Devin Haney to champion in the recess status, as Haney moves up to super lightweight in pursuit of a title fight with Regis Prograis. Haney has formally requested to retain all 4 of his lightweight world championships despite his move. The fight between Stevenson and Frank Martin is a good one in a competitive lightweight division. At just 26 years old, Stevenson has already won world titles at featherweight and super featherweight, and is viewed as an elite talent who may become one of the stars of the sport in coming years. Stevenson debuted at 135 pounds in April, dominating Shoichiro Yoshino for a 6th-round stoppage to advance his record to 20-0. Martin has never fought for a world title but has been one of the hiding games of the lightweight division in recent years, with dominant wins over fringe contenders such as Jackson Mariñez and Michael Riviere. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. More than expected to edge out a narrow unanimous decision over unrelated Artem Khoronityan to move to 18-0 as a professional. While Harutunian was surprisingly tricky, Martin was able to turn up the heat in the later rounds to secure the win in what was a WBC championship eliminator. Kenny Porter on Gervonta Davis vs. Shakur Stevenson. Tank has to win by KO. The 2023 boxing calendar has given us a ton of big-time fights, from Errol Spence Jr. vs Terence Crawford to David Benavidez vs Caleb Plant. Boxing fans have been on the receiving end of some terrific matchups. But while boxing could do no wrong this year, there are still a handful of fights that fans, and more specifically Kenny Porter, are dying to see. For the veteran trainer, a showdown between Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis makes his mouth water. By and large, the pair are considered the cream of the lightweight crop. From a distance, Porter has watched both of their respective careers, and when he was presented with the opportunity, he was impressed by what he saw when he worked with both fighters. When recently asked how Stevenson would fare with Davis and anyone else in the lightweight division, Porter heaped succinct praise on the former two-division champion. I know that Shakur has the ability to outbox just about anybody on the planet in his weight class, said Porter. Stevenson, a former Olympic silver medalist who enjoys the subtle art of hit and not get hit, has put all of his recent energy into securing a showdown with Devin Haney. However, with the current undisputed champion revealing that he is moving up in weight, Stevenson is hoping to face one of the division's top dogs. Davis ultimately fits that mold. After leaving both Hector Garcia and Ryan Garcia unaware of their surroundings due to his power, the 28-year-old is aiming to line up another appearance either before the year comes to a close or at the beginning of 2024. In Kenny Porter's perfect world, the two would meet up in the coming month. As for how a matchup between them would play out, Porter essentially views it as a 50-50 clash. With that said, although he respects what Davis brings to the table, Porter believes that the hard-hitting megastar only has one path to victory. He's got to win by knockout, Porter said. The WBC decided that the vacant world lightweight title should be played in a duel by a mandatory challenger from the USA, the second-ranking number Shakur Stevenson, and his compatriot Frank Martin, who occupies the fourth position. The sides of both boxers have already been informed about their ruling and must conclude a deal by September 5. Otherwise, the organizer of the fight will be determined at the promotional auction. Recall that the WBC lightweight title became vacant after the organization transferred the absolute champion of the division, Devin Haney, to the champions on vacation, because he decided to try his luck in the category up, and the next fight will be held there against the WBC champion Regis Prograis. Claressa Shields has no doubt who would come out on top between Tank, Haney and Shakur. Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis are widely regarded as the three best lightweights in the world at present, with debate rife amongst fans over which of the Americans is the best fighter. Their countrywoman Claressa Shields has weighed in on the debate and has her colors firmly to the mast of one of the three.